We're all looking for that one mythical thing that will dramatically improve our lives. But is getting on a bike the answer? Yeah, we could all be doing a little bit more to take care of ourselves at the moment, be that looking after our physical or our mental health or both. After all, without either of those, life does become a little challenging, particularly at the moment. Now, there are lots of exercises and things that you can do, but the key to finding lasting and sustainable change is finding something that you really enjoy. So cast your mind back to when you were a kid. Remember that feeling of fun and freedom you had when you got on your first bike? Well, you can have that all again. Now, it's pretty much common knowledge that regular cycling is really good for your physical health, particularly your heart health. So some studies claim that if you cycle regularly, say 2 or 3 times a week for at least half an hour or so, you can reduce your risk of things like heart disease and heart attacks by up to 70%. But did you also know that regular cycling can reduce your risk of other diseases as well? So things like certain cancers, strokes, diabetes and high blood pressure. But the benefits don't just end there. Regular cycling can also boost your immune system and help you sleep better. And we all know how good we feel after a good night's sleep. And of course, it's also really well known that cycling can help you improve your overall general fitness. And by that, I mean your stamina, your endurance and your recovery. And because it is so physical, it will help you to burn calories. And if you combine that with a healthy, low-fat diet, it can help you to lose weight and shed a few kilos. Now, because you are working hard and breathing hard when you're on the bike, it also helps you to improve your lung capacity. And if you want to improve your posture, your balance and your coordination, well, basically you're doing that every single time you go out on a ride. And if you ride your bike in slightly higher gears, you're also improving your muscle tone. So it's pretty much like going down the gym and doing a workout. But of course, let's not forget the mental health benefits, which are pretty much as important as the physical health benefits. Regular cycling can help you to reduce stress, reduce anxiety, and reduce depression. And it can also help you feel far better about yourself by promoting a positive self-image, and that will increase your confidence and your self-esteem. And when you're out pedaling along, that gentle 1-2 rhythm can really help to clear your head and get all of your other problems into some kind of perspective. One unexpected benefit that I personally have found is that cycling really helps me to be a little bit more determined. So for example, if I'm cycling along and I come to a pretty tough climb, I might think, well, it's a little bit too tough for me, it's going to be a real struggle. But all I do is grit my teeth, grind away, and I somehow get myself to the top. It might not be fast, it might not be pretty, but my sorry ass makes it all the way up. And if you do this often enough, it's potentially a fantastic motivator for other aspects of your life. Now, many people like to go cycling by themselves, but if you want to go out and join a cycling club, cycling is a fantastic way to be social and to go out and meet new friends. And if you're worried about what you're going to talk about, well, you've got a whole load of stuff to talk about right there. Bikes, headwinds, tough climbs, you name it. Another really underrated benefit of cycling, particularly in this day when we're all kind of cooped up in the house or we're cooped up in the office at work, is just getting yourself out of the house or out of the office and into the great outdoors. And that way you can enjoy the weather, enjoy the nature, and just have an absolutely fantastic time. And while you're out there, before you know it, you'll be looking for new routes to explore. So cycling is an absolutely fantastic way of discovering new places and new routes. Not just ones away from home, but some that might be right there on your doorstep. Now, if you use your bike for transport, you're also going to get some added bonus perks. So of course, if you swap your car for your bike, you are going to save yourself a shed load of money on fuel. Not to mention the fact that it's also just going to be better for the planet, better for the environment, not sitting there in traffic emitting all of those noxious gases into the atmosphere. And believe it or not, in congested cities, getting on a bike is actually the fastest way to go from A to B. Now, I'm not saying that getting on a bike or starting cycling is going to be a single mythical life fix. Unfortunately, life doesn't work like that. But what I'm saying is that cycling can be an important part of a much bigger puzzle. It's a fantastic foundation. So if you take care of the basics of your physical and your mental health, then it does become a little bit easier to be able to work on other areas of your life that might need a little bit more attention. I know that starting anything new can be pretty scary, so if you've got any jitters about getting on a bike for the first time or even returning to cycling after a break, then I can put all of your doubts to rest if you click on the video just here.